Hello everyone, my name is Misk. Welcome to my world. So today we're gonna do something a little bit less planned out and more kind of fun, I guess. Today we're gonna be doing Buzzfeed quizzes. If you don't know what Buzzfeed is, I would like to live under the same rock you're living under. But according to Google, Buzzfeed is an American internet media news and entertainment company with a focus on digital media. But they also have this thing on their website called Buzzfeed Quizzes, and they're about various topics like what Disney character are you, what kind of bread you are. And growing up, I used to do a lot of these quizzes. I have no idea why or how I stumbled upon it. It used to be kind of my thing. Like, I used to do these quizzes all the time, and I just kind of want to go down memory lane. You know, if you used to do these quizzes, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. I'll try to link the quizzes that I did in the description if you want to do it yourself. This is the iPad that I used to do these quizzes on, but it doesn't have screen recording. Like, I was gonna actually like sit down and do these quizzes on my iPad, but there's no way you guys would see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna do it on my phone. If you're gonna do this from your phone, then please download the Buzzfeed quiz. Otherwise, you'll spend 45 minutes trying to do one quiz, and every single time you scroll down, you accidentally refresh the page. So just save yourself all the effort and losing your answers and just download the app. So the first quiz we're gonna do is called, Which Disney Dog Are You? The first question is, choose a dish. Spaghetti, waffles, McDonald's, toffee pudding, steak, cupcakes, chicken nuggets, hot dogs. I feel like these are just so insanely different from each other. There's like a whole meal, like McDonald's, and there's like steak or like cupcakes. You know, what commonality does steak and cupcake have? But I guess if I had to pick from one of these options, I'll probably go with cupcakes. Pick your favorite color, and if you watched my last video, then you would know that my favorite color is red. Choose a house to live in. Honestly, I'm kind of stuck between the castle looking house and the house that has like plants all over it. I love those, I don't know what they're called, but like those plants that like grow on buildings. I love those. I'm honestly gonna pick that just for that reason. Choose the word that best describes you. Smart, adventurous, shy, fun, strong, energetic, charming, calm. I think smart or adventurous. I used to be really shy growing up. Like, I used to hide behind my mom. Like, I used to not want to talk at all, to the point where I would physically hide behind my mother. But like, I kind of grew out of that and have kind of become more adventurous. I'm definitely smart, I think. At least I believe I'm smart. You know, that's what's important. You know, confidence is key. I think I'm gonna pick adventurous
because I feel like technically fun, energetic, and charming can all be put under adventurous, I think. Because if you're like adventurous and you go to somebody, then you might be considered charming, but you're still adventurous because you went up to somebody. Or like, if you try something new, then you can be considered fun, but you're adventurous for trying that thing. Does that make sense?
So I think I'm gonna say adventurous because I feel like it encapsulates multiple things. Lastly, choose a movie genre. Romance, action, adventure, drama, western, animated, fantasy, sci-fi. So I'm gonna pick animated just because you can have a romance animated, you can have an action animated movie. Like, you can do a lot with animated movies. So I'm gonna go with animated just because it's a bigger genre. Also, that's another thing I hate about these quizzes. There's like options that are very, very specific, and then there's options that are just so broad. Like, there's some options that are so specific. For example, like, if they're gonna guess what kind of apple I am, and they're like, are you sweet or are you sour? And it's like, of course, if I pick sour, you're probably gonna give me like Granny Smith, and if I pick sweet, you're probably gonna give me Gala. It's kind of obvious, but then you have things that's like this, where it's like animated versus romance. One is very specific and one is very broad. I guess I'm gonna pick animated. Also, I might be just overthinking this. I got Pluto. You're what? That's not what I was expecting. You're a bundle of joy and people love to be around you. Sometimes your carefree attitude can get the better of you and you get yourself into trouble. However, you must always seem to get out of the woods. I guess. I think that's a good description of me, I guess. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought I might get like... Now that I think about it, I don't know that many dogs. This one seems really fun. I want your opinions on these baby names that I love. You guys also tell me your opinions, you know, write in the comments what you guys think. Leroy. Girl, if you name your kid Leroy, you're setting them up for a bad life. You're either talking about an old person or someone who's really annoying. I'm gonna say nope. Wow, 69% of people agree. Faye. I'll be honest. You know, no offense to any Fays out there, but I feel like when somebody's called Faye, I just imagine they're from like LA and they're about to go climb a mountain. When I think of somebody named Faye, I think of this kind of person. like kind of hipstery, like LA 2014, you know what I mean? Alex. I've met a few Alexes in my life. They were actually really nice people. But like, I wouldn't name my kid Alex, ever. It's just so generic. It's like naming your kid Michael. Like, we've seen a lot of Michaels, okay? A lot of Michaels exist in this world. Like, you could have named your kid anything and you go name them Alex. Like, it's kind of boring, you know? Give us something more. I'm gonna say no. Actually, a lot of people said obviously and which is very interesting. Raymond? That sounds like the name of dried oats company. Come enjoy our dried oats at Raymond Production Co. Like, it also sounds like a last name. Is it just me when I see like a long professional sounding name? I'm like, are you sure this is not your last name? Like, you know, sometimes they list like names by last name, first name. I'm like, are you about to hit me with your, you know, last name first and then give me your first name? Because this sounds like a last name. Like, no way your first name is Raymond, okay?
To elaborate further, what I was thinking about was the clip of James Bond. He's like, the name is Bond, James Bond.
Atlas? Okay, if you name your kid Atlas, you are giving me that same LA vibe. I'm honestly surprised with this quiz. A lot of people agreed with me, and that kind of feels nice. You know, I'm not the odd one out. Let's do one more quiz. Let's hope it's gonna be short. If it's long, then I'm gonna literally exit out because I feel like this video is gonna be very long otherwise. Ooh, this is fun. Deep down, everyone is an egg. Here's which one you are. My favorite eggs are boiled eggs or scrambled eggs. I also like sunny side up. I feel like it also depends. Is omelet considered an egg? Or is it like something else? But if it is, then I love omelets. Who's your favorite artist? I don't have one. I have a lot of artists that I like. Like, also a lot of times I like songs more than artists. Like, I'll have a song that is not very popular that I'll like listen to every day, but I don't even know who made it. So I'm gonna say I don't have one. What's your favorite designer brand? I'm low-key indecisive, but low-key not. Like, it depends on the topic. But like, this is one of these topics where it's like, I don't have an opinion. Like, what's your favorite designer brand? I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't even know myself. But I'm gonna go with Dior. What's your favorite sport? Girl. I'm gonna say soccer. Just because I watch the World Cup sometimes. What's your favorite kind of bagel? I feel like this is for a specific demographic, which I do not fit. Because I don't really care that much for bagels. I'm gonna say I don't have one. Who's your celebrity crush? None of them. I don't know. Am I the only person who does not have celebrity crushes? I'll hear somebody be like, oh my god, like Timothy Chalamet, and I'm like, gonna pick this celebrity just because they got a cool name. I feel like that's fire as hell. Like, imagine your last name being Starkey. You literally can't be upset. You won last names, okay? 2 cool words like star and key. What's your pick for a vacation destination? Los Angeles, New York City, Frankfurt, London, Paris, Athens, Dubai. New York City. I love LA. I love Los Angeles. But New York. I love New York. I'm obsessed with New York, low-key. Like, I love LA. LA is great. Like, I've been to LA and I've been to New York. I had so much fun in both of them, but I feel like New York is like the city, you know what I mean? And like, I love cities like that are like bustling and like crazy. It's like, I kind of like New York. I'm gonna pick New York. What's your favorite snack? I'm gonna go with goldfish crackers. Ooh, I also love Cheez-Its. I'm gonna go with Cheez-Its. I'm gonna go with goldfish. Just because they're a cute little shape, you know? They're like little cute fishes. Like, honestly, low-key though, goldfish and Cheez-Its taste the same to me. Like, there's a very slight difference. Like, I feel like goldfish is a little bit more salty and Cheez-Its are a little bit more cheesy. But like, they're basically the same thing. Just one of them is shaped like fish and the other is a square. So I'm gonna go with goldfish. What's your favorite color? If you guys watched the last video, then you know that my favorite color is red. What's your favorite kind of location? City. Like, I definitely love the others. Like, I love a beach and I love a countryside and I love a forest, but I love a good city.
Yeah, especially a place like New York. Like, I feel like the reason why I love New York so much is because it has a city, but it also has, like, nature. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the best of both worlds.
Ooh, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Like, it depends. Like, if I'm really, really hot, like if it's a really hot day, I'm probably gonna get mango. But if I'm like, it's kind of nice out, I'm probably gonna get either chocolate or salted caramel. Actually, I really like Paralines and Cream from Baskin Robbins, but I'm gonna pick sea salt caramel. I'm actually surprised. It gave me scrambled. Didn't I say at the beginning? I was like, are boiled eggs or scrambled eggs? The description is, you like popular things and that's okay. They're popular for a reason. Is that the kind of person I am? Kind of sad. Anyway. If you guys like this, then please like, so I know that you guys kind of like this kind of stuff where it's a little bit more chill and we're just kind of hanging out. And if you did these quizzes, please let me know what your results are, because I'm really interested. I want to see what kind of dog you are, because I want to know what options there are. Like, why did I get Pluto? Do I look like a Pluto kind of person? Like, do you agree with that? Am I a Pluto? I don't know how to feel. I definitely might do this kind of video again. I kind of have fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you guys the next time that I upload. Bye! Is there an echo? Echo. No, I don't think so. I need to talk quieter. According to Google, Buzzfeed is an incorporated goldfish crackers. Goldfish.